Obadiah, Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Akakodash. The Wadi Yahbashim Yahushua for giving us the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, being faith-based, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chambers of the Lord lift the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chambers of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Here, I'll be about to side along to the course of this video. Build your faith up. I'm just a vessel seeking salvation. At this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, and Babylon, and all other filthy places it's crammed up and took on the customs of. Time is 3 a.m. in the morning, December 8th, 2022, the year to turn up. Salaki, I'm under the weather. I truly believe I'm in recovery mode. You know, all the mucus is coming out of me. It's madness. Yeah, let's read this again, so we can find out who they're talking about in this first line. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame should cover thee, and thou should be cut off forever. So who are they talking about right here? Let's find out. Okay, we go up to the beginning of this chapter. It says Edom will be humbled. Sheesh. Edom will be humbled. So that's who this verse is talking about. Edom, who will be humbled. Okay. So we're gonna get a couple of verses, see what the Spirit guides us. All right. Now let's go. Another name for Edom is Esau. Okay. Now we can go to the beginning, how he got that, how his name became about. But I'm sure y'all know the story. I'm sure y'all read the book. I'm sure y'all understand what this truly is about. So it's about the power struggle between two brothers. It started in the womb, but it started before that too. So we are in the how you say it? We are in the decline of Esau, which is Edom, and the rise of Jacob, who is Israel. It is a glorious time, you know. And if you're going through something, whatever you're going through, the Lord put you in that situation, and you should be feeling cleansed, relieved, to know about this epic story that's about to transform power and authority and glory. Because I was just watching this video where how they lit up Chicago, and all this other stuff, and how they had this, which I truly believe they stole the technology. They stole Tesla's technology, which I truly believe he was a Jake. And before I got into the truth, I had a Tesla book, which I didn't know nothing about it. It was this guy I knew. He was telling me about it. He was like, "Yo, this guy Tesla was a genius, and he was into making his own power grid or something like that." And I was like, "Wow!" And he was putting me on to all this stuff, and I was amazed. So, it's always been about who. That's how. Another video Apostle Hart had put up about a young Jake. He was, training, and he was kicking a soccer ball around, and it was really dynamic how he was doing it. He was young, agile, swift, confident. And that's us. We have confidence in confidence with faith. We have faith in our, we have a zeal, Yahweh Shah. So just imagine knowing Yahweh Shah and knowing where you get your power from and doing it. But imagine doing it with just that agileness. Something that Esau don't have. Now, this sword that was given to him, was his blessing, was his gift from Yahweh Shah. But the Lord gave him a generic version of what we're going to accomplish. Because we're going to have technology too. Them chariots is technology. But on a level where those chariots are alive. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's beyond. And I know this is true. I was just watching this other video about the chariots going into volcanoes. Ain't nothing that Esau have can get that close. Right? So like I know I just started talking about that, but yeah, the Edom will be humbled, and it'll be based upon our King Yahushua, who's gonna come back and not meet him as a man, and we're gonna judge them. All right. So let me go back to this because I had a few verses, but this is a verse that I wanted to start with through the Spirit. That it says, Obadiah chapter 1 verse 10. For thy violence against thy brethren, brother Jacob, you cause violence against your brother Jacob. Right? Not in all eras. During the Babylonians, during the time when you Romans, the what's that? The Greeks. You were trying to get us how you say Antiochus. It's a lot of times, a lot of era that you had a perpetual hatred against us. And it's true, you had to know the history. You had to know by cutting off our holy days. You want us to wear hats and shit. There's a lot of history, man. There's a lot of evidence. And you've been violent. Your violence against us, man, it's still a perpetual hatred. It's ongoing. For thy violence against thy brethren, brother Jacob, shame should cover it. Your shame is covering you now. It's being revealed who you are. and thou shalt be cut off forever. And that's a clear indication that you're going to be no more. This is not a period. This is going to be forever. Wow. Not a period of time. Salakia. Not a period of time, forever. Evermore. Just wanted to look at the meaning.
Strong's H5769. Olam. Olam.
So they always pronounce it a little different. Must be sounding so off. Alright, Salakia. So it's I. Salakia. I wa lum. I wa lum. That's the I. That's the I sound. Wa la ma. I wa lum. Much better. We went over that word before, but I just wanted to look at it. They pronounced it wrong. So it's long duration, forever, ever, everlasting, evermore, perpetual, oh, ancient time, long time. You're gonna be gone long time. You're done, Joshua. You know, hey, I can say this, that before I learned the truth, I have friends, either my friends, I thought my old boss before I learned the truth was a good guy. Oh, he used to give me checks. If I asked him for something, he gave it to me. So maybe, and I do believe it was a cover up because they was getting bigger money. They was robbing the facility, getting all types of numbers. Big, I seen money. I seen it. Like one day, I was when I was working in this field I was at, and I walked in the office to bring the mail in, and it was these fucking Jake, right? Jake, they got phone money, right? Jake got phone money, right? I mean, they got the thing to put the phone money to their ear. I went up in the office. I saw bricks. I'm talking about not bricks. I'm talking about like, I don't know, what are those other things? It was tall. Like he had to hold it like it was a lot of money. Bricks it was bricks within it was a baby house. That's how much money he had in his hand. I just brought the mail in and went back out, looked at this shit. I said, man, that's why they can give you $500. They just made $5 million. Shit. By robbery.